Hi, Tammy. Can you hear us?
Oh,
I can
hi,
hear you.
Tammy. Hi, Tammy. Hi, Tammy. Can you hear
Hi,
me
hi.
now?
Don't
Oh,
forget, I need
Yes.
whoever,
Yeah.
We know.
We've got your
leave that
papers
on,
signed.
leave that on the lister desk and we're good. Thank you.
Oh, turn yourself on.
all right.
Oh, before we start, I just want to make a comment. I read an article today that state taxes are going to go up about 12%.
Yeah.
So I would like to keep any raises for the town of Bakersfield uh, down to a minimum.
Oh, I agree.
I know we try, but
Yep.
This
It's
is
going to be
the year
tough
keep
for-
spending money. Yeah.
yeah, it's going to be tough for a lot of people.
Before we start, do we have any expenses for this upcoming or the year we're budgeting for? Is there anything coming up that we will need to be aware of?
Just lowered our new truck.
Yeah, the truck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
apart from that stuff.
You got the final reappraisal bump in October.
Oh, that's right.
That's
Yep.
about 17,000.
Yep.
And you guys are at 4,000 something a month until then.
Yep.
Okay.
Where's that in
Still
here?
don't look like everything. Why am I feel like I'm missing stuff?
Because it's two-sided paper. You got the general
Expenses, that's
expense,
what I
What's
was
the
looking at.
difference?
We doing the expenses, Josh? Is that what we usually go through?
Down,
library.
Oh, road.
Where's the
This
road?
one's the library.
Yeah.
No, it's fine. No, it's just my brain that is not quite
Road.
tuned in. So the library we don't need to worry about.
We are
Danny Bakery's
here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, that's my problem.
There.
Which one do you want to start with?
The town.
That one.
Page 2?
Yeah, but I want to start with
Page
page
one.
one, which is actually page 2 because it's in there backwards.
Okay, now we're
I
we're
knew
cooking.
I was missing some things there. I was like,
This is right. This is the one we're using.
Oh, I see what
you
you
see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got you.
It starts.
It's all right, Tom.
Income.
Simple issue.
Okay.
No worries, we got it.
Can I ask one quick question?
No.
Absolutely.
I'll ask him. He said absolutely, so, because you discussed this with the BCC, somebody after I left
Yes.
last week on what we're going to transfer to them for this year. I forget, who was here?
It was 1,500.
$1,500.
We added it into the budget.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Did I miss something? It wasn't in the.
No.
budget, it wasn't.
It is.
It's in the general fund.
It's in the-
Something just got lost. It was more
Yeah.
their fault than mine.
No,
Yeah.
what we did is we took their budget and put it in the general fund. We determined we were doing that last year. So that 1,500 is coming out of the general fund.
But it wasn't on a line item.
No.
All right, so-
No.
So we're not doing that this year.
1,500 in then basically into the.
Yep.
Little sub accounts there for this year, and then next year we'll take care of itself
Separate it
with
out.
as part of the regular budget.
Right.
Thank you.
Okay. So
Excellent.
I am going to take this page, which says Town of Bakersfield income expenses budget versus actual. And I'm going to make the notes that we discuss in the budget area. So I'm gonna write 2026 numbers. And draw an arrow. So I'm gonna cross out what we spent. Cause this is what we budgeted.
Right.
Sorry, this is what we budgeted. This is what we spent.
Did you
So-
actually call this part of the meeting to order?
No, we didn't do that.
Okay,
7:30,
6:30.
7:30.
7:30. I'm just an hour behind, all right?
Thank you.
Okay, so advertising, it says we budgeted 500 and we spent
100.
Is that is that the advertising for the jobs, Josh?
That is advertising for the towns. There is,
Is there a second?
there
Under
should be
road?
one for roads.
Yeah.
But that says we've budgeted 500 and spent 0, so I'm not sure where that. came
Tom.
from.
Where do you take the money out to pay the papers for the advertisements?
You mean for all the different little advertisements?
Yep.
Like for the roll, no, will they pull it up here and see what is under that? I mean, I just pull them off the warrant, whatever the warrant.
One thing to note is that it takes forever for the messenger to send us a bill.
Okay, so that may be the issue.
So it just might not have been paid.
Like
We
Yeah.
just haven't seen the bill yet.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Tammy, remind me, how much is it to run? Is it $100 and something dollars?
I don't think it's quite 100. What was it, Tom? What have the invoices
my-
been? I've
my
always done the
computer.
same thing.
My computer's coming up here.
Okay.
Give Tom a minute. We had him sit around for 30. I think we can give him one.
You okay if I miss one day too, since I saw you a week and a half?
I won't be here Monday either. Do whatever you want. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they
Why'd you
need me to
split-
be here on.
ATD,
You guys
ATD
are
stickers.
forced, I don't-
Yeah.
Okay.
That's in the road budget.
Don't I have it to see.
I would say, Josh, keep it the same.
Well, I just want to make.
Do we want to drop it to 3?
In a second, I can draw
For
from
now.
down, see what's it.
Put that up there so it doesn't catch all these snarky comments.
Yeah.
All right, we'll skip over that one. Ambulance contract, we know this is something that's set every year.
It's,
Have we received that yet?
No,
Okay, so that one we can't adjust yet. Fire department contract, Todd, do you by any chance know what that is?
Hey, had it, if you don't.
I don't.
That would be great.
Thunder.
Yeah, no, take it because I don't know. off the top of-
97,025.
97,025.
Was last year the last year of the ambulance contract? Wasn't
No,
there
I
like a
think-
5-year projection?
Yeah, it's a 5-year contract.
2027 is
Yeah,
It's
so we
probably-
should know what next year's is.
It should be in the.
Folder.
budgeting.
I've
In the
got it.
folder.
All right,
Gonna say-
Tom has it.
Okay.
So, yeah, so it goes through 2027, and you can keep that if you want, that's.
What's the-
26
It's
is-
just a copy of the.
Oh, that's the fire, but what about the ambulance?
Oh, the
We don't know that yet.
So it's not.
no, they usually send that to us every year.
We should have it in the contract.
yeah, we should have it in the contract folder.
For the 5-year contract.
If you want to, there should be an ambulance folder out in that file. And it might be in the front.
Can you know?
Todd's looking.
Really?
Todd's
How do you
out
know?
checking it. She saw him.
Well, I'm
yesterday.
assuming.
What's the BCA? Is that the
Board
cemetery?
of Civil Authority.
Oh.
I think.
We don't have a major election this year.
So you think we should drop
Oh,
that?
26, we'll have a state,
We'll have-
well, a
we'll have
state
one.
election.
Yeah, we're gonna have.
We are,
elections in
yeah.
26.
Let's leave it then.
Yeah,
2000.
ECC, what did we, 1,500? No, they're bringing us theirs.
They're bringing their request, but their yearly has been 15. We'll have to wait for that
No,
request.
No, they upped it last year. That's
Well,
all.
they want, no, that's something else they want underneath there. They
That's
want $5,000
that
a
one will be
year.
a line item.
That's not gonna be here. That's
for
a
the
request
town
on the,
forest.
Do you guys have the town meeting envelope, the manila envelope out there?
yeah, it's
Because
out in the folder.
Kathy might have put requests in there. I'm not sure.
Hang on a moment. Will you- Todd, can you grab the yellow folder, the manila folder?
That's our one from last year or this year?
That's this year's.
That's this year.
That's for 2026.
The ambulance
Yeah?
should be in the files. It should be in the file cabinets.
Oop, her.
Oh, no.
So that was just requests. So
It's
we
already
don't need
done.
To look at that yet.
Well, cemetery commission. We
Yeah.
we don't need that one.
Yeah, but
It's
we'll
already
look
done.
at those as.
Right. I'm just going through to make sure nothing else got put in
nothing
here.
got slipped in.
Yeah, I'm the last one to put stuff in there, I believe.
Okay. Well, you never know. People
I know.
like to
It's worth a look.
age well, age well, age well. Historical Society. They really want.
Hey.
They
Thanks.
don't even ask for much.
Conservation Commission visit.
072.75.
That was last year.
That's last year's, Todd.
Okay.
What's-
April 1st. That's why, because they have a different.
They're a
pay
year
rate.
ahead, yeah.
So, yeah, so it'll be that, and then it'll go up to 42,914,20 in April of 26.
42, 9, 14, 20.
It's in April 27 now.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that's
They
when
crossed
we
it
have to,
over.
so they're like the library.
Their fiscal year is different.
They
than
pay,
ours.
we pay ahead a year.
That's for your request. I don't have the capability to do that.
Can we fix that?
No, it's not an option anymore. It was removed.
Okay.
I can only request to someone remove that.
So the next on the list is the BCA, which we are leaving at 2,000.
Yes.
That seems like a
Yes.
lot. Is that-
Well, that's
It is,
because it's an
but
election
not an
year.
increase.
We have
So we need to
state
make-
elections this year.
Okay.
Not to interrupt, but getting back to advertising,
Yep,
zoning was separate, zoning looks like the messenger advertisements for whatever was zoning.
Yeah, but we're wondering where the money for the
Job.
job application,
It's going one entry. in
it
there.
just haven't, then we probably should leave it as,
500's fine.
leave it at 500.
Yeah.
2,000 for the BCA, BCC. They wanted a line item of $5,000.
They're-
But
They
that's
want-
not that
no.
one.
They
That's
don't want
not
it in
that
our
one. That
budget.
is going to be a line item on the
That's
ballot.
this one on the ballot.
On the
That's on
ballot.
the ballot and it's 10,000 because they wanted it 5,000 last year and 5,000 this.
That's what they were supposed to, wasn't it?
It was supposed to be on the ballot.
Yeah.
Yep, that's
They
here.
Didn't get
Okay.
there. So they're asking for
So
10,000.
here's my question then. Do we strike it from this location?
No, because the 10,000
The
is,
10,000 is gonna go there.
is going to go for a
If it's
different,
voted in.
it's going to go into a separate fund.
It's
It's
not,
going to go into an escrow
yeah, it's not.
for
all-
when we have enough to actually purchase something.
Okay, so so this 298556, which we did not budget for,
Right.
which got spent. Where is that supposed to come from?
They had money left over from the previous year and the 1,500 we're paying.
This year.
Yeah.
So are we budgeting 1,500 in that
Yeah.
pot?
I would say yes.
Okay, that's. Sorry, I'm not trying to be a.
No, I know. You're
Isn't
just trying to understand where the hell everything's going.
book
Isn't
fund-
the 10,000 gonna be a question at the end of the?
Yes.
Yes, Tammy, we just talked about that.
Well, I didn't understand it. I'm a
Well-
resident.
Yeah, I know, but
Right now, you're our secretary and we need to get some ground covered.
book
I'm
fund
a
expense.
resident too, Lance.
I know.
Yes, but that, at that point, you would need to raise your hand, wait to be called upon, and then we could talk to you. Tom?
Yes, so in the little Bakersfield Conservation Commission sub-account. within
Yep.
the general fund.
Yeah.
Right now, there's 200 in there.
Okay,
1,500, I'm gonna put in.
Yep.
Like immediately, so
Right.
that'll become a balance to start
Right.
17, is that right?
And
Just
from,
wanna make sure.
yes.
and
I know
from
that-
fiscal year 24, they had money left over,
Correct.
which is what they've been running on in
Okay.
25.
So that just didn't get, it just didn't get carried over in the budgeted, or not budgeted, but
So Tom,
non-expended funds.
Correct.
on page 1, the BCC, is that the Bakersfield Conservation
Conservation
Commission or is it the cemetery?
No, it's not the cemetery.
Okay, thank you. So they're a negative, without the 1,500 going in, they're a negative $2,985.56.
No, because
what
they
it's
had,
been.
that's what,
They had, if you look.
that's
at the
what
book-
Lance was saying. They had excess funds from the previous year.
That's that little general fund sub-accounts, where they started out with 3193.
Okay, so they had 3193.
Five in secret expense, which leaves them kind of 200 that they could spend now, plus the 15.
Plus the 15 that we- yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Book
Perfect.
fund expense, we budgeted 300, they spent 1,740.
Yeah. But the book fund, wait a minute. This is when we say the book fund, is this for the records?
Yes.
Reporting income, yeah, it wasn't until someone.
But it's income. Where's the expenses? What are we charging against that? Because that's just,
Some sheet too.
Book fund recording
book fund
income,
section.
$2,862.
what'd it go to?
It goes back into the general fund.
No, my friend, what was charged there? Book restoration fund, we charged 2,900, right? Expenses? But we don't say what the expenses are for.
Almost
No.
1739.
1739.03.
They're for scanning, John. They
Is
were-
this Nemrick scans? This is what
Yeah,
Nemrick.
This is for the land records, scanning into the land records module. Any income comes from every zoning fee,
Right,
$4 goes
that.
to the book fund.
but the book fund itself has $45,000 in it,
That's from,
prior years.
no, that's from, it's also from, what was the funds that the state did?
That's federal government.
The,
Um,
Oh, to
Mark.
do.
No.
The
Oh,
American
talking about
Rescue
the
Act,
Lister thing?
the American Rescue Act or whatever. Remember when they gave us funds and we designated it? Some of that went into the book fund.
Yeah, ARPA,
ARPA, thank you.
That's
ARPA.
it.
Right, but we have $45,000 in it.
Started the year with 45,000 in there, and then, you know, your net effect is 28 income, 2,900 expenses. Well, you could see,
Yeah, yeah, thank you.
Okay.
All right.
The expenses are mostly
What's the
wages.
budget?
So here's my problem. Here's my question. Here's what I asked at the very beginning, and then we went in a spiral. The book fund expenses are $1,700.39.
Yeah.
We budgeted 300. So according to that, we spent 580% of what we.
No,
No, because there was $45,000 from Merck that was put in there to cover this NEMRIC.
Yeah, that was.
So can we leave the $300 in there since
Yes.
it's 45,000, or can we just strike that and say the book fund is carrying
No,
itself?
because the $45,000 was specifically earmarked for this NEMRIC.
Right, but what I'm saying is the book fund up here is recording income of
Right.
$2,862.
Okay,
And the book fund expenses are $1,739, which should be a profit, if I'm looking real quick, of about $1,105.
say I interject for a moment.
Yes.
The wages that are paid for the people scanning aren't in that line item for book fund expense, that's other stuff.
Right,
Wages
because,
are separate.
right, because wages are a separate line item.
Right, so there's a separate spreadsheet that the total for the book fund expenses
Yeah.
is that line that you saw, that's book fund expense, and the wages that were put in to people's paychecks for the hours they spent scanning for the book recording
So,
income, which I can find all that. for
so
you.
then the question is, we have an income from the book fund. Is that enough to cover all the expenses, including the salaries? And Tammy's
Let's
nodding.
this year, so far.
so strike it.
Was available to do the
So
scanning,
let's-
scanning can probably.
We're gonna strike the 300.
Strike it or leave it at 300.
I would just,
$300 we're talking?
Yep.
yeah,
Not the wages side of it, but just, I don't know what the other expenses are that you have for book fund.
Probably paper.
Paper is.
Well, yeah, and you have to do the books. You have to buy the books and restore the books and things like that.
Is
but that's self-feeding. That money comes in from what you bring in.
From the
From other
$4
stuff.
per,
Do you,
Per
what we're
zone.
saying is, do we need we got
We're gonna leave the
45,000.
$300 there.
Right, perfect. Let's move on.
Brigham expenses budgeted 500, spent 120. We should not have incur any this year.
No.
If we leave that at 500, it gives us a buffer. if
As
something
far
gets
as far as I know, any expenses incurred to the maintenance of the Brigham building will be paid for by Knight
Okay,
Innovations.
okay. So we can leave that there.
I think we should leave it in until that building is.
I agree.
Leave it at,
If, you know,
yeah.
if we have to rent a lift or something, at least we can do it that way.
Yep,
Brigham residents, restoration expenses, we budgeted 250, we didn't spend any of that. Do we leave it or do we strike it?
I'd say we strike it.
But
straight.
we have the Brigham Academy expenses, so.
Yep.
That pen stuff working. Okay, building expense, town hall, we budgeted 750, spent 14,000, but
But that's.
the problem is that
Yeah.
came out of that came out there, but it should have came out of building
Repair fund,
repair fund.
which has $51,000 in it.
Right,
Which it is there, it's on that subtotal that breaks out the 14,500 that you spent to fix something.
The roof,
so the 750 at this point is sufficient.
Yeah,
That is more for like the toilet breaks
Right.
or
Cause
a
we still have
window,
the
yeah,
51,000 in.
right.
Right.
From the delinquent interest.
Copier lease, we spent $1,800. I'm guessing we have a quarterly payment coming up
Probably,
or a December payment.
that same question, was that?
Yes.
Yeah. So the $2,000 covered it. Actually, I think last year we asked you, Tom, and they gave you the number. And I think it was like 19 something. And we were like $2,000 covers it, so.
Yeah,
Let's leave that at 2,000.
Yep.
Franklin County Court tax, again, that's a number that's sent to us, I believe,
yep,
and we estimated it at 13.
leave it at 13.
Fleet seems to have, yep. Direct taxes don't bother, dispatching fees. That's usually sent to us. Well, we don't,
I
the
would think
direct,
it's gonna increase, but I don't know what the increase is gonna be.
right.
Is there a deadline when they're supposed to tell us that? Is that a contract or is it a?
It's a contract,
But with Franklin County,
yeah.
it's a budget number they figure on a per capita basis.
Yep. And
And
then they send us the number
And
and
then
Yep.
you-
so we will wait on that one. I'm gonna put a little question mark next to
Reach
that
out
one,
to
Tammy.
Lieutenant Kuchar and ask him if he's got that number.
Dog expenses,
So we hired
Oh, yeah.
an animal control officer.
so should we, I hate to do this, but should we put that up to 1,000?
I think we have
You're
to.
gonna have to, because
Okay,
so many dogs running around town.
donations, that doesn't even make any sense to be there.
What's the donation?
Something that.
It's flowers.
Oh, okay. Okay, which
And-
I'm pretty sure we covered down here in flowers.
Probably, so you get rid of.
So we budgeted 500, we spent 350, so this donation section we can strike. And we'll just make sure that it ends up,
So we just do a 500 still?
we'll leave, yeah, well,
We've-
I'm just.
one
we're just
item at a
striking-
time.
We're striking that one and.
we're going right down the row. We're not jumping all over the place again this year.
Education, we put that in there for anybody who needed to go. I'm pretty sure listers went to a couple.
Yeah, Listers went for a training or
We
two.
did. One other thing, like on the listers budget, now listers are required to be certified and we calculated up the number of hours per lister. It's 48 hours per lister that has to be put in this year.
So what,
That's 48 hours of lister time because pretty much I think all the courses are free through the state. If we don't have to travel, there would be no mileage. I think most of them are available online.
Okay, so when you build your lister budget, make sure you put that in there.
It's in there. It's on that shelf where the,
But it's not education.
It's in this,
no, it's on the shelf on the bookshelf. Over there by, where the applications were.
why are all the budgeting things not in the budget folder?
'cause
Well,
my
it
understanding is.
I wanted to make sure you got it.
there
Did
was
you
an
guys-
initiative to move
Did you
away from
guys see the
upload.
letter? Did you give
What?
Mac and Al the letter to read and sign it?
No, Al left.
Let's not do this because we
Yeah.
are going down the list right now.
We're working on a budget right
We're
now.
not working.
Do we need anything? Because listers are separate. So the listers education doesn't come out of this education.
No, you still have Kathy, you have, if Al needs to take
It
something.
used to, but I don't know if you want to
Let's-
add that
let's-
lister amount into the education, or if you want to just leave that with listers. I don't know what you want.
Let's just leave it as listers. Let's drop that down to 1,000.
Okay, 1,000.
I would drop down to 500 unless we can think of something specifically coming up.
Thoughts,
Well-
opinions?
I don't know if the education also incorporates part of the VLCT charges we get every time we take a class.
No,
Shouldn't.
Those are free.
No, they're not. They're free for us, but the town, I think it's part of the fees we pay for the
That
town.
comes out of fees. Doesn't
Okay.
cover, we don't
Okay.
break it down.
Okay, so let's
Take it to 500.
take it to 500. Okay.
we'll make it 500. No.
Yep.
Yeah.
Electricity. We budgeted, something.
We spent it.
Budgeted 2,500. We spent 19.
Yeah.
So I say we leave that at 25.
I think so.
4th of July fireworks, we budgeted 1750.
No, we
No.
budgeted,
So 39 or
36.
36.
that's what we spent.
No, that's what was spent.
I think we've been putting 4,000 there.
Yeah.
July 4th to where,
Yeah,
Here that you got like 70.
4,000.
yeah.
and that was put on the, wasn't that put on the main ballot?
That's why it's not here.
Yeah, it's not a line item. We put that on the ballot
So we don't have. to put it-
Okay.
or meeting day.
So
So,
just
we're
to make
gonna,
sense.
so there's nothing there for that.
no, that'll be a line item.
Do we have that as a line item already? Is it written down somewhere so we know that it's there?
Just
I
on
think it was in the book last year.
Okay, all right, just as long as we can track it.
Pretty sure you got
Memorial
it.
flags, I know we had a bunch blow out.
Right.
1750. We spent 122204. I almost
Leave it.
think you gotta leave it
Because of the.
because of the flags.
Fireworks was 4,000.
Okay,
last year,
perfect.
And that didn't cover it.
It didn't?
No, the fire
the-
department covered the rest.
How much did they spend?
I
I
don't,
I'm not.
I don't,
It was an
I don't
awesome
have that
show. I was
number.
just
Well,
curious.
Says here, we spent,
100 when we asked for it.
we spent $3,697.68.
That's what the town was charged. What happened was it was more than 4,500. The fire department did collections and they charged booths over here. And they donated the money back to the town. They paid the
We did a boot thing.
what was over and they gave what was left to the town.
I would suggest if we decide to go with 4,000, we tell the folks buying the fireworks, they have $4,000 to
They do,
spend.
they know that.
They
If they just spend,
They
it,
took care of it.
They've never ran over the budget we've given them.
I just don't know if we, what
Yep.
was just said about taxes increasing. I don't know if we want to go to $4,000 or $5,000 for a fire.
No.
No, we're not.
We're gonna keep it as we requested.
Yeah.
What. Todd
As a
is-
matter of
what's
fact, they
being said is-
donated back to the town. That's why it's less than
That's awesome.
4,000.
Okay,
have a little bit
Memorial
left
Day
in there.
flags, I'm pretty sure that they were saying the big flag on the park.
Oh,
was up
that's
for
right.
it.
You're right. It does.
That was, so let's leave that at 1750.
Yeah.
Flowers, we
Leave it 500.
budgeted 500, we only spent 350, but you never know.
Yeah.
Yep. Generator,
So we're keeping that at 5?
That's gonna have to-
Yes.
we budgeted 2,500, we spent 3,160.
That was for repairs, and remember this upcoming next maintenance, they have work to do on that.
So should we bump that up to 3?
I would probably put it there to be safe. I'd rather have too much than not enough.
I agree.
It's something that we got to keep going.
Well, that page 1's done. Grant writing expenses, we budgeted 1,500. We spent 3,000 and we have, well.
We have, there again, we put MERP money in there.
That's ARPA.
ARPA money, I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
Tom, did we bill like the fire department for their hours and did they pay that back? I'm just trying to make sure, cause like if we use them, we're supposed to pay back.
Yeah, 50%. Yep.
Yeah.
To my knowledge, I have never seen anything like that.
Yeah.
I don't know where that.
So the select board decided when we put money into this fund for grant writing, that it would be 50/50.
Okay, we should bill.
So we'll pay the bill up front, but the organization it's using, the Conservation Commission, the Cemetery Commission, the Fire Department, the library, they owe us 50% of that bill back.
Expense, I need to check and see who.
How many, he should be, like he has on his thing, it tells how many hours he's put in for the fire department.
Yeah, no, I'll look.
Yeah, and then we take 50% of that, the fire department's supposed to.
Yeah,
get.
no, I didn't
Yeah.
know that. So-
And then same thing with the library.
Yep.
Unless you're being charged separately.
No, that's our mistake. I
We'll
don't think-
fix that going forward.
Yeah, I
So.
would keep it.
That was started when we, yeah. We just.
Yeah, surprise.
So if you look at,
Been very detailed on.
if you also look at this page here,
Yeah,
okay, the grant writing, including the MERP funds that we put in there, has $37,759.79.
I've been
Right.
corrected enough times.
ARPA?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, ARPA. So if we put in the 1,500, like we did last year, I don't know why it's 1,525.
right.
We put in 1,500, we should be.
Didn't that
funky
have
good.
something to do with Alex's budget?
Yeah, we put in the 1,500 and then we get the 1,500 from the other organizations. If we paid out the full bill, we'll be
Right.
back at 40 grand.
I just couldn't figure out why it was 1,525.
Special number.
Yeah. Health officer expenses, we budgeted 250, didn't spend any. I think we leave it at 250. Heating fuel, we budgeted 5,000, spent 2943.26. I believe that'll cover us for the following year.
5,000?
Yep. Internet,
So you're gonna put another 5,000 in it, or you're,
I would.
You should be looking.
well, if we,
If you
yeah,
get
if
your
we get it, if we get a new furnace, it's,
Hopefully it'll drop.
let's leave 5,000 there.
Now, I would just.
Just put 5,000 in it.
another 5,000?
Yeah, just
Okay.
because if for some reason,
Something.
you know, well, we have sub-zero temperatures in the first week in December.
Well, the furnace doesn't get put in when we think it's gonna get put in.
Right.
Yeah, give me a quote. I'm still chasing up for the final quote.
So yeah, let's leave that. Internet, we budgeted 250, spent 154.
Does that include the Fidium in that number?
That's, I think that's Comcast and it's some weird thing where.
Oh, it's Comcast here. It's what we're using right now.
Don't want to say it because I think you're paying like $20 for internet because.
Because we're
when
using-
Fidium came in, they offered you some deal and they've sort of forgotten about you where, I don't know, it's like an absurdly low amount,
So
so.
we'll look, we will not,
Just leave it at
don't
250.
touch the
Don't
beehive.
touch it, yeah.
Okay, so we'll leave it at 250. Late fees and penalties. This was in there to cover our butts when we had some issues.
Paying our bills on
Bill.
time.
Take credit for that being zero.
Yep.
You
yeah,
can.
We appreciate
Paying
that.
our bills
Thank
on
you.
time.
So I have the confidence in you. I'm willing to strike
Wow,
that.
I'm gonna go.
Well, there's still 500.
Yeah.
There should be 500 left in it from,
Yep.
so I
Right.
don't think we need to
Just
budget
strike
that.
them.
Strike it.
Yep.
So Tom, that'll just carry a budget. That'll just carry,
It'll just be in your bank
it'll
account.
just be a $500.
Right.
So we'll just put that in there as budgeted at 500 again,
We did okay.
but we didn't.
We're carrying the
we aren't
500.
putting it in
You
there.
don't want it voted on as.
Right.
in your
Right.
bank home. All right, I mean.
Not funding it, it's just keeping up.
Yes.
Wow, we went under on legal. I thought we would have been over. Oh,
Legal
wait.
fees, we put in 10,000, we used 87.
Well, it's not exactly accurate because did we take the monies that we've received out of there?
That would be on income.
Which money,
That would be the payment,
$7,500.
the money from, the individuals who were paying the settlement that we agreed to with the lawyers regarding the legal fees. I'm trying not to put out all this stuff here.
where would that be under income? That'd be something that was deposited, right?
You deposited the check, the first half of it.
Is this, so, can we do this? Can we,
Zoning income, probably?
can we do this real quick?
Yeah.
Can we say is 10,000 sufficient?
Yeah, I think it is.
Okay, let's do that, and then I'll let you and you guys can discuss where that money went when we're not recording.
Yeah.
Library expenses, 370. We shouldn't have library expenses on.
Yeah, why is that here?
We're gonna strike that. We didn't budget for it, but we're gonna strike library expenses right from this whole.
It should go to the library.
Yeah, Lister expenses.
Yeah, I think listers are also gonna be their own thing, correct?
That's what we requested, yes.
Okay, so we're going to strike all lister expenses, lister mileage, lister reappraisal expenses,
So that's going under the room.
right?
Libraries probably just miscategorized. That doesn't look like. Auto body, sign that would be.
Membership.
Library expense must have been something that either I missed or. I'll go back and look at that.
Membership dues, we had it $3,000, we spent 2,900, we should probably leave that. MERP grant expenses, we didn't budget, but there was only $180 fee.
That's all reimbursable eventually.
Okay, but we're not even gonna, yeah, we can strike that because it's not, that was a one-time thing, right?
Yeah, that's for the door seals and the time.
Down to mileage, budgeted 750, we spent nothing.
That, now Lister mileage is sort of a separate line item when you get down into the Lister section, so.
We've already gone by it.
That was.
We've already gone by it and we've asked the listers
Be
to
broken out.
give us a budget.
Just,
I think that's why there's no expense.
okay,
No, this is different mileage.
so it doesn't,
Have the Lister budget that we gave you.
yeah,
That's
we got
separate,
it,
yeah.
that's different. So
Okay.
lister mileage was $153.26. We budgeted 750 for mileage. I think we can
Well-
break that down to 500.
Yeah, because I think we've also got Brian's expense on zoning and
Right,
everything
but
else.
here's the
But I
problem,
agree.
is the listers are gonna be doing a lot more traveling this year
But it's
with
a-
all the reappraisal.
Yeah, but they've got 750 that's gonna stay in it from last year.
So you're
Well, no, they used 133.
Okay, okay. Yeah, we can take that.
500.
So that has
250
nothing to do with the Lister's end, is that right?
No, I think this is just us.
250?
Yep.
We're requesting that you take the listers items on a whole separate page.
Yeah, which I'm striking them out.
Right.
So when you get this, it'll have all my strikeouts and everything on it, and I'll give that to you. And Tammy wants a copy of it, so,
Yeah, no, I'll plug it in and read all your.
but our plan is to definitely get through this today. Miscellaneous, we budgeted 500, spent 0. Leave it at 500 or
Yeah.
drop it to
Yes.
250?
Drop it 250.
Now, don't forget, we have 500 in there already. that we didn't
Exactly,
spend.
I know, my brain just.
Yep. Monument expenses, I'm gonna strike that because the monument group
We
that
put in
Todd
a
is part of has actually put in their own request. So we can strike monument expenses.
Not town,
That's,
library.
yeah, that's not us, that's just
You
DV.
can just scratch that whole thing.
Yeah,
Here's a question for Tammy, office expenses,
Oh, that's Kathy. I think it does that, but
we spent half of what we budgeted.
Yeah, I don't know. Let me talk to Kathy, because we talked about this on Monday, but we didn't have the numbers that we needed to look over. So,
remind Kathy,
Not
copy
on
your
the
separate.
budget meeting tonight?
yeah, I know, but we didn't have the numbers.
You know what, I'm okay cutting the 6. That's half of what,
I'm not sure if postage might be like down further, you have postage where we didn't have a
right?
budget, I don't mean to skip ahead, but.
No, no.
There was
Yep, we'll get
postage
there.
had no budget amount, and you got all those, I know those pre-stamped
That's a-
postage envelopes.
Yeah, that's an office expense. Yeah.
Exactly, so I think that.
So
might have
that
been-
was,
it
that
might
was
have been on
$1,000
this
bucks.
postage, but-
11, yeah.
Yeah, 1,100, so that'd bring that up to
I mean,
4,900.
that's my best guess. I think.
Bring
I
down
bet they're-
6,
Yeah,
Well, office expense, I bet they're also adding in the copy or lease fees.
which we have above.
That's a
Another
separate line
segment, but we
item.
can drop that. expense
drop it.
down.
Did we bring it to 6?
Yeah,
Okay.
So Tammy was gonna drop it to 6, and if.
it's not right.
something Is not gonna work, we need to know ASAP,
Okay,
from Kathy, if that.
outside audit CPA.
Okay.
So the outside audit,
We need to continue to
we
put
need to
in,
continue putting money into that.
Every year.
Tom, what that's gonna be is that's gonna be a fund.
it's just an
Yeah,
escrow.
we haven't-
Okay.
Keep it at 5,000.
Keep it at 5,000. Oh, yes, audit fund right there. Yep, perfect.
Trying to stay alive until we remember that actually hits, so.
Payroll expense.
Payroll expenses.
Please.
This is all, this portion, the payroll expenses needs to be discussed.
Separately.
Yeah, separately.
Okay.
Uh,
For the
Wait a minute,
line.
where do we get the
now,
payroll? out of
the
that?
only thing on that, Tom, is the payroll taxes. Once we establish what the payrolls are gonna be, though, that's numbers you'll have to plug in there because it's all on percentages and everything like, yeah.
Is that childcare tax staying the same this year? Do
It
you-
is, they haven't notified me, it's still a 0.0044, so
Okay.
God bless them, they
Yeah,
decided that was enough for one more year.
go down to planning.
Planning, did we have planning put theirs in separately?
We did not.
Okay,
no, and the new plan is covered by a grant,
Oh, they
Okay.
shouldn't have any.
So
so
we can
that shouldn't
leave-
add to it.
we can
Keep it
leave
at
the planning
500.
at 500.
Planning expense was,
It's
Oh,
just
yeah.
underneath the
Yeah.
line.
yeah,
Yep. We should be able to leave that at 500 because the only reason there was so much expenses this year is because of all the excess.
Yep.
What we should bear in mind though is we're having a conversation with the League of Towns and Cities, no, not them, Northwest Regional Planning Commission
About
this
DRB.
weekend. About this weekend, I'm sorry,
DRB.
Monday, about doing a DRB instead of Planning Commission ZBA, so then maybe,
Is that gonna cost more?
I don't know,
Yeah,
I have
that's
no
what I'm
idea
thinking
what
about.
that means.
So let's-
I hate to go there, but how's Bill taking that?
So let's leave that at 500. and-
All I'm saying is we might want to come back and tweak that
Yep,
at some point.
Yep. What do I
Before.
do before?
Yeah.
Portalets for the celebration, we budgeted 650, we spent 128. Can we? cut
That doesn't seem right.
400?
Cut it back to 400?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That just doesn't seem right though, because you got the whole summer and
sounds
the
like
4th of
we
July.
didn't, we only pay for,
BCC, I think, was like. some
Yeah,
other
BCC
people-
pays for
Yeah.
the one over there.
that's divided among 3 groups.
All right.
The 4th of July, I think. covered
Do you
it.
want to leave that at 500 just in case there is
Yeah,
a hiccup there? We'll cut that back to 500.
Okay.
There's your postage, which is going up under office, right?
Yep.
We're
Postage.
striking that.
And Tom will just make sure that that goes up under, office expenses.
That's
Yep.
acceptable.
Property and casualty is the insurance, which is something that they're gonna send you. We budgeted 31,000 and we spent 21. But that
Keep in
is-
mind, This is only 11 months.
I was gonna say, that's quarterly too though, isn't
Could
it?
be a bill comes in
Okay.
December that.
Yeah.
Leave that
So
on
we'll leave that one at 31,000.
Public announcement with. that.
EA system, we all budgeted 750, spent 500. That covers town meeting and
Yeah.
I think we leave it just in case their price goes up.
Yeah.
QuickBooks, sorry.
Bump that up to like $3,000, just because I'm not sure they have alluded, well, they go up every year anyway,
Right.
it seems, all these subscriptions. And they alluded to,
So should we go up to 3,500 as you spent 3,084?
I think that'd be safer if you're
3,500.
comfortable doing that, it's not
Okay.
like,
Select board expenses 500, spent 0. See any?
Not, we're
We
not,
didn't, we didn't have expenses, we had legal fees and such, but we
yeah,
didn't
but
have-
we're not making claims on extra work or materials or mileage or anything like that,
We
so.
can,
Leave that in because we don't know who's gonna get elected next.
Right.
very sure. We'll leave that there. Select board expenses, street lights, we spent 20, or sorry, we budgeted 22, we spent 0.
How can that be?
that's a good question.
Is that electric?
Streetlights, what? That's
We
like,
should be getting a bill for the village streetlights for all the.
Yeah, there should be a power.
GMP should be getting,
possible, hasn't shown up yet, do they bail that?
or they're rolling it into the regular GMP.
It might be.
Again, I've been on anything on one for streetlights.
Next time you get a regular
I'll check with Kathy and.
GMP.
Power bill, because it may be all on the same
Yeah.
bill.
It's got.
It'll be a separate line, it'll be a separate line item on the bill.
Right.
We'll
It's
leave,
funny that you think you can 2,200 off somewhere else or
Right.
some big amount
yeah,
off.
If,
so we'll leave that
okay,
there.
no, maybe, may I make a proposal?
Absolutely.
Roll it into electrical.
Yeah.
Yeah, did we, how did we get over electrical? Oh, electricity, electrical, other expense, 2,500,
Right.
office, town council, no. Says here, we've only paid $1,900, we budgeted 25.
Right.
Well, like I said, I don't know where.
Maybe they're not billing us for the streetlights anymore.
I don't know.
Oh, I bet you're right.
No,
Well, I don't know.
I'm wondering if.
Well, we got 2,200 in it. Did we just want to throw like 15 or 1,000 on it just to make sure in case they do bill us this upcoming year?
Well, if they bill us this upcoming year, it's gonna be 2,200 or more because,
Right, but we got 2,200 we haven't used.
oh, believe me, they didn't forget us.
All right,
They'll catch it.
Let's just leave it at 2,200.
Let's
It's
leave
not
it.
gonna hurt anything.
Try and find out.
That bill and see if we can chase it down. That would be.
Let's see if there's.
Don't call and ask them. Don't call and ask them.
What's that?
Don't call and ask them
Yeah,
about
don't.
it. They'll need to add it.
Telephone, we budgeted 2,000, we spent 1,400, do we leave it at 2,000?
Well, telephone, I think also rolls in the internet, right?
No, the internet was up above, Comcast.
No, the shop internet, Fidium.
That's on the road,
Right.
Oh,
Road
okay.
budget.
that's the road budget.
Then,
I'm hard to
That's
think.
$600 difference. That's a chunk that if we don't.
1,500.
Good, take it down to 1,500. We've still got 400 in it, or
Okay.
580 in it.
Yeah.
We can done 15 instead of 2.
I just put that against.
All right, town park expenses, this
Was
will
this
now be
trees?
the BCC, yeah,
You can take
Yes.
it out.
so that can be stricken. Water on the town common.
I'm sorry, the BCC has confirmed that they are taking over all those town park expenses.
They
Part of their budget.
wiggled and squirmed a little, but yeah, they,
I mean, there's nothing else that we pay for that they don't, that when.
Well, and we're only giving them 1,500 to run a year when they've got 1,800 in tree removal.
Right, the trees,
trees are supposed to be removed free for,
That's
That
not
could we
costing
pay
them.
$1,800 for?
The cemetery.
right, but
Dude,
their
cemetery.
budget was more than,
it's both. It's both. We've got trees in both areas, but they agreed to do it because we let them park over there and dump all their chips.
the BCC and the town common have put in a budget this year of 4,385.
Okay.
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 And I'm gonna put this lister budget, Tammy, we'll put that in this bundle. So that when we start looking at all that stuff, it's in here with it. And I don't.
Does one go to the next one, water,
So-
does that go under their budget then, Josh?
The water, I think we've,
We paid
We
it.
paid
Always
it.
just paid it.
Yes, I think it's just easier if we pay it.
yeah,
It's
I
not
think you
wrong.
can, well, that's actually, if you look at town hall office,
Yeah.
water,
Yeah.
it's 360.
Yeah,
So
so,
those two were supposed to be combined.
okay, all right, so keep that at 360 then.
According to that request, should we go back to here and change that 1,500 to 42, whatever?
Is that gonna be a line item?
This one, no,
We said
last
we rolled
year,
it in.
last year we rolled it in.
Okay,
Do you find their request reasonable?
We haven't looked yet.
that was the one I.
You know what I mean? We
that
haven't,
was- that
but
was-
we haven't looked at those.
But,
requests.
but that's where it should go,
Right.
is where we've already
Well-
inserted 1,500.
Guess what?
Pull it out and let's look at it. It's a line item on the thing. You the man, Homer?
Now it's out. So this one is what we would put here. Which is the 4385.
Which is on-
What's
yes.
incorporating what?
Sorry, we are back
Turn
to
back a page.
I'm here.
Okay.
BCC
And
on the first
BCA
page.
together?
Where we
or-
pen-
Just BCC.
That's where we penciled in 1,500.
What I'm asking you, Josh, is what does the 4,300 comprise of? 43?
He's looking right now.
Dues and fees, Vermont Garden Network, Associated Vermont Conservation Committees, pollinator garden, mulch and plants, the town park, the infrastructure, picnic table, portalets.
Pollinator garden, I got an aside, they did get a grant for that.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I don't know how much,
my guess would be maybe they needed a couple $100 worth of mulch and plants and they're only asking for 100 from the town. I bet if it's a matching grant, they're probably.
yeah, I don't know the terms of the grant.
Town park infrastructure, which has a picnic table, portalets for 4 months. Shattuck Mountain Trail, which has signage, maps, paint and maintenance and improvement. The carriage barn, which had materials and maintenance.
That I have a question about.
I do too,
Yeah.
because we've
That,
on multiple levels said that we were not paying for that.
Right.
So well, how much is the difference?
1,500.
Take
um,
1,500 out.
They're starting here with 1,700.
Well, this is a request for next year. I'm just explaining,
2027. It does say.
20, yeah. For 2027, because they're on the right fiscal year. Okay. The work that's been done to the carriage barn has all been done by donations,
Right.
okay? To this point.
At this point, no, I understand.
Um,
But I think
But I thought we
That
agreed
feel-
we
I-
weren't gonna
yeah.
pay.
we
for-
did. I've,
They had to come up with other means to
Yep.
pay for it.
So take it out. What's the difference?
$1,500.
So 15, that's 3,300 minus 5, it's
3,800.
it's 1,800, what's that? What's,
plants and mulch, 700. is the total.
3,885.
Giving them 20, we're giving 1,500, so, yeah.
I wouldn't quibble with anything else on that list. but
No,
the-
of just
the
that one.
Marriage barn, we said we.
so call it
The
3,900?
discussion we had, so, and I know you're doing numbers and what have you right now, but the discussion we had was, we
Sorry.
need to know what that building's gonna be used for,
2,885.
what its purpose is, and then there's all kinds of grants that Alex was talking about getting.
What do
So
we pay for
2,900?
15 to?
Or 3 grand?
We'll change that.
Call it
to-
$3,000.
To, yeah, I mean, that's just as easy as anything.
grand.
Just call it $3,000.
That's what we did have as 15.
Yep.
Yep.
So
So
at some point, how does this work? When they request a budget and we say, nope, we're not doing that, and they're not here. There's a sort of courtesy thing here where we would need to.
well, I think, yeah, I think we would need to have them invited to the next meeting and be like, hey, look, this was explicitly said that we were not paying for this. And you tried to sneak it into the budget.
Right.
So no money for you this decade.
That,
Slack.
So
Yeah, I
Tam,
mean-
could you make a note that we'd like the BCC to come to our next budget meeting? And I think we should structure it so that if we have any guests, we talk to them first and then.
oh, I think we should have multiple people at the next
Right,
budget
that's
meeting.
what I'm thinking.
Yep,
Next budget meeting or the next select board meeting?
Next budget.
budget meeting.
Oh,
I
okay.
think we want to have the people come here and justify their requests.
Okay. I'm fine with that.
Website. I believe.
Yeah,
Website.
so,
Website.
what I would do, Tom, on the water is just put any of the town water bills all together on one, which is kind of what we did here. So we were 280, we budgeted 360. We were good there.
Didn't we just have in?
So do you want to leave it at 360?
I think we leave it at 360.
Okay.
Yeah, the town website, shouldn't that be more? Didn't we have Sarah Joe do the town website this year?
The only thing I have to do is.
I think she donated her time.
Online.
Just maintenance. It was just for maintenance level. How much was that?
Yeah, but we budgeted $1,000. We only spent 73, so.
I think
I
that's
could have
because
sworn
our-
she made that after
Yeah, but
town meeting day.
I think our old website
Yeah.
was extremely expensive.
Yeah.
That's why we budgeted $1,000. I mean, I think we cut it back to 500, see what happens.
Yeah.
They cut it in half.
Yeah. Somebody has to house it. Somebody's hosting that, so I'm
Right.
sure there'll be some hosting fee somewhere.
Workers' comp audit, there's no, strike that.
The whole thing?
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing budgeted, there's no expense, it's just a line item with nothing there.
We had
And it would be-
430.
It would be in this section anyway. It'd be
Oh,
in the-
no, we had 0. Okay.
Maybe some legacy thing from 6 years ago. didn't it?
Right, yeah, exactly. Zoning expenses,
So this is his travel and everything,
right,
and we're telling him that we want him to look a little bit more at buildings, less.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I think
we
we
leave it.
leave it.
especially considering we actually made him the 911 operator person.
Yeah, he's gonna be driving around. We
Yeah.
need to cover it. So,
He hasn't agreed to that yet.
No, we didn't, it wasn't a,
West.
Wasn't an agreement.
wasn't
Been made part of his own.
Voluntold.
it was an appointment, he was
Yeah.
appointed.
Well,
Zoom,
Zoom, I would leave it 250
Leave
because
it
it's gonna go
250.
up. I don't know what it's gonna go
Okay.
to.
so basically the only thing on this that's left to talk about is
Salary.
Payroll.
salaries.
Property and casualty
And
and
I think
salary,
that's-
yeah, we got one insurance.
Because we're gonna have to go into executive session.
Yeah, we're gonna need
Yeah.
executive for that.
I sent Lieutenant Kuchar an email asking if he had any idea what their budget is.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to know
How
that.
about at our next budget meeting, we start with executive session at 6:15 or whatever, so, because by that point, hopefully, we will know if we've had yes to an employment offer.
Yep.
And then start the regular meeting at 7 and invite the library, the BCC, the whomever has brought in a budget.
Mm.
Was that Josh?
And that way, Tom, you wouldn't need to be at the executive session part. So you-
Payroll expenses, taxes, childcare, all that stuff. I was just gonna say to be discussed at next meeting
Yep.
in exec.
I was gonna see that and
Yep.
wanna see maybe do stuff.
We went through it.
Well, we
He
did.
did,
pay-
he didn't say, oh,
can't do that.
So Tom, if you want, you can come over here and I can give you a quick rundown on my hand scratchings.
Right, it's two separates.
They will make a copy of it, so there'll be one extra copy.
I'm gonna give
Oh, you're
you, well, actually, yeah, we will make a copy and we'll put it in that folder.
Yeah, and I'll start assembling the totals.
But I was just gonna give you the rundown. So basically anything we upped, I scratched here, wrote the number here.
Yep,
Doesn't matter if we went up or down, it's scratched and
Yep.
adjusted.
that one we'll figure out.
Right.
Question mark.
This over here. We've got to talk about in executive session,
Oops.
which is the payroll
Yeah,
usually.
expenses for us, and the rest of that you'll figure out off that.
Yep, off the percentages and stuff, yeah.
Other than that,
Yeah,
I mean, if it's stricken over here, it can be taken right out of this.
Well, it took us 2
Yep.
meetings to do that.
Yep.
Okay.
well, what I'll do, I kind of included one at the end here.
Yeah.
If you saw it, I'll plug these in, because the town report has all of this kind of structured differently for that
Yeah.
5-year thing, so I
Yeah.
kinda this year, take all your
That's what we
finger
want.
scratching, as you said, plug it into there, so we can give it a quick tally.
Yep,
And make sure that our math is correct.
that's,
Last year, when I had your final total that you guys voted on,
And we,
$7 or something off from what they all added up to, so.
yep.
This way, if we got it all in there,
Okay.
totaled up.
So I'm gonna go make,
hey, Josh, are we done? Do we
Yeah.
want to dismiss? the
When,
meeting?
when you guys do salaries, part of the lister request there, we were gonna ask if we could go up to $20 an hour.
Good ask. Listen,
I thought you were
And
already.
we were also hoping maybe if we advertised
Exactly.
like on the crier and stuff and
Like I
stated
said,
the
I said-
wage for lister, that maybe somebody would be up for, running for it or being appointed for it. We're down a lister.
Brian had his in here.
Well,
Yeah.
Keep it
I
the
think,
same.
isn't that an elected position? Do we not need to try to find someone to get elected into it?
We do, but you can appoint and then they would run.
They'd finish the
following-
term.
Like that's
this
how
week.
I ended up starting.
Yeah.
You guys
Do you have
appoint-
somebody who wants to be appointed?
No, which is why we were thinking if it was $20 an hour, maybe somebody would,
We should offer them $800 an hour. We'll get somebody in here.
well, there you go. That was-
2,000. You guys get $1 an hour, but we'll offer
We-
2,000.
The opposite expense from Kathy.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
So, Tom,
She
What?
said give us the office.
Yeah, I will go over that with Kathy.
Monthly
I'll go over that with
budget.
Kathy in the morning.
Well,
office
she's given us an explanation.
Oh, she did. Okay.
Brian said
So good to
the same.
As far as I'm concerned, yeah, but
So
What did Kathy say?
85,
So in all seriousness,
She'll need another computer.
right?
she needs another
A
computer.
possibility.
There's a possibility we can pick that up. I'm gonna give you this. This is the one with
Why?
my hand scratching.
Why do you need another computer?
No, Tammy, but she's written it.
Okay, just make sure all that stuff is
It's
back.
back from that.
yes, they are like,
Right.
So I think we should schedule the next couple of meetings.
there we go.
That's in there. Okay, you saw me put it
Yeah, I
in there.
saw.
Tammy,
Yep.
did you want a copy of the hand scratching, Stu?
Yes, I want your hand scratchings.
Where do you want that?
Put it right on my lister desk because I'll be in there in the morning.
Perfect.
Thank you.
And I got a copy in
There's an
here.
original.
Yep.
So we could cover that separately, right? If that was an issue.
I don't know. I mean, we just have to run a compatibility tool and see if it can take Windows 11.
Is there,
That's the reality behind it. It'll tell us.
is there any other, sorry, I don't know if I can be heard anymore. Is there any other budgetary items that need to be discussed at this time?
when's their next meeting?
I think we should ask. You all right there? Yeah.
It's getting hard.
I think we
Hard.
should schedule the next two meetings and have
I love the way she says it.
Schedule.
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 executive session next, at the beginning of next meeting to talk about salaries and then visitors. And then the meeting after that, any visitors that can't make it to the next meeting, I mean, we could have those at,
We got a regular
The
budget
next two.
meeting next,
So,
our regular meeting.
so the 8th,
Hmm.
start at 6,
the
6:15.
8th is Monday,
So-
right?
Yeah,
So I will,
He's not gonna be
I'm
here.
not
That's your regular meeting.
yes,
Yes.
Ask that we separate the two while we can.
okay, because it was tossed about earlier that we come in early.
Yeah, we did earlier. Doing something early before our regular meeting.
This Monday. I will
I'm just,
not be.
I'm just reminding, if you don't want to do it, that's fine with me.
You have a meeting in January, your final one after you have the whole year in for expenses, or you're doing this all, I don't remember
I
last
think
year.
there'll be a.
We try to get them done. When does she have to have it for the book, isn't it?
End of
like
January.
the third Monday in January.
So the first week in January.
What you did last year.
The problem is we have to have
I
it
can do
in,
the
so we
7th.
gotta get the meetings in
Oh,
now.
I can't do the
Yeah.
7th.
Yeah,
I could do the 10th, next one.
so,
It's 2 days in row.
to be-
That's fine. I
No,
know.
to be, I'm gone all next week.
Okay.
Okay.
I leave Monday, I don't come back
How
until
about the 31st?
Saturday night,
Oh, that's New Year's Eve.
or Friday
We've
night.
got to meet before that.
What about the week of the 15th? We'll just meet twice.
Have to be a Wednesday, though.
Give me a
Yeah, it
third.
could be Monday, Tuesday. 15th's an off week. It's the third week of the month.
15th sounds great.
Yeah.
Third Monday of the month. We can just hammer the 15th and the
There's
17th.
no
and
planning
so
meeting.
that-
no-
And,
Is that when you think your planning commission's gonna meet, Nick?
That's what I'm wondering.
They have not come up with a date.
So they lost it.
So they
They've
lost.
lost
Okay.
it.
I do the
Okay.
15th.
All right.
What time?
6:15?
don't bank on me,
Because you've got sports. I know.
because
Yeah.
I have two kids playing high school sports.
Yep.
Are you okay with us discussing
I
salary?
absolutely am. I feel like
Okay.
there's nothing that was discussed today that I didn't. No, I,
Just kidding.
I mean, trust me, I sit here and I go,
Yeah,
oh,
no.
shit, look,
But no, but you're right. You do
So
the high school
what time?
6:15
okay.
executive session to discuss salaries
Monday, the 15th.
on
right?
Monday, the 15th, and then 7 o'clock
For,
until 8:30 for regular budget meeting.
and we need to see the BCC
What?
on the 15th at 7. The listers?
BCC, listers, library, no, not library.
Eventually library, but library has to, we haven't even gotten the budget
That's
through
what I
there.
would ask. I don't think they need to present anything. I think they need to be here if we have questions.
Right.
Okay.
So I'm saying 7 PM.
Yeah.
7 PM. Who are we gonna try to accomplish on that night?
So we'll see who can come. We need all of them. And if they can't come that Monday, then they'd have to be at the next one.
So you need the PCC, the listers, the library, cemetery?
Yeah,
Anybody that's given us. a
anybody
budget.
who's asking money, budget.
Because what we're gonna do is look at the individual budgets, and if we have questions, like with the BCC just now, they need to be aware that.
They need to answer. That includes Kathy.
Has,
office
has the cemetery
expenses.
commission give us
Sorry, what days were we?
a budget?
Yeah, there was something. I thought.
There was?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I mean, look, I'm pretty sure there was.
But that's
Reservation.
an off the floor item anyway, so.
Do we want to do,
Cemetery commission, yeah, 20,000.
That went up.
Yeah, it's slightly, right?
I'm thinking
Is
that
it me? What was last year's?
I'm looking.
You're young, give me
I think you're right. They just need to be here to explain.
to explain these
Because
expenses.
There's no breakdown of that.
I think we need to be careful when we ask them, Tammy, we're not asking them to present, because I know if they think they're coming to present, we're gonna waste time listening to them going through what we can
Well,
read.
some of them are gonna have to answer questions. That's the
But
catch.
they need
All we
somebody to-
want,
Yeah.
we just want them present to answer questions.
Exactly.
No, that's what they
don't
asked for last year.
present the
Yep.
entire-
Wow.
You know, I have a note here for budgeting for 2026 for reappraisal final payment, which is $17,480 and $10,000 for the reappraisal fund. So $2,700, $480 reappraisal 2026. Josh had me write that down earlier this year.
Right?
Is the one-time payment to
Tyler,
Tyler,
Final payment, right?
and then
Starts into
10,000 to go to.
budgeting for the next one, yeah.
Yep, to remind you of
Okay.
that.
Organization like cemetery, isn't it supposed to be a detail?
It is.
Supposed to
Not
be.
just a one line.
Yeah.
We need to
We
know what
asked them,
they,
we were very specific that we needed an explanation of where the money was being spent.
yeah, so yeah, cemetery commission, we don't need them all. We need a representative who can answer questions. I love some of these groups. They send in 6 people, they crowd around a table and it becomes chaos.
We just
We need
to-
1 or 2
People are
voices.
nervous and they don't, there's just.
I get it. I don't want to be here till midnight.
Well, I was just gonna say, we're setting a.
touching
It's
off
better than having them not want to participate.
This is good. All right, you were saying.
1 or 2 representatives.
talked
who can answer
about-
questions.
We talked about the meeting
Mhm.
date. And then you asked me if I had sporting events. I have a calendar or a schedule in front of me.
Where the hell was the audit?
What days were you thinking?
So we've got the 15th, 6:15 that you can't make.
The, what day?
15th of
We did
December.
discuss,
Sorry,
uh,
15th of December.
That's a Monday.
Yeah,
On Monday, the 15th, 1/5,
Right.
at
Okay.
6:15.
6:15.
6:15 and 7
8.
o'clock.
Yes.
Yep.
She's got it.
I
And then
think
the.
I actually can use that one.
Okay.
Fantastic.
Oh, yeah, we
Yep.
The
decided,
22nd
yeah,
is a regular meeting.
we tabled it,
Right.
so we had to
Why
look
don't
at
we,
that.
we couldn't meet a bit early that day,
What day?
the 22nd, our regular meeting.
I don't know.
I think we try and make it a really short regular meeting.
Well, we'll know whether we need to have a
Even.
full meeting or a short meeting after this one.
No, I mean, our regular board agenda.
Uh-huh.
Right, but he's
Can we-
saying there may not be a lot of stuff to do on. So,
Right.
There may or may not,
right.
depends on how things go.
But I'm also thinking that's right before Christmas. Isn't there a little tradition around here?
No, there's no tradition.
Which I've never been
Yeah.
able to
Yeah,
participate
yeah,
in.
exactly.
Yes, there is a tradition. Lance has a tradition.
My face looks like I've already participated in the tradition too. Wow.
So the 22nd at what, 6?
We don't want any visitors on the 22nd board meeting time.
Well, you also have a little board meeting to sign the final warrants of the year, which is what, the 30th, something?
29.
29th, yeah.
29, yeah.
That one's just usually just. to
But
come in.
that's usually Lance's meeting of the year.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
So 27.
The final, you just meet to sign warrants and good
Sounds
cheer.
good.
6 on the
But-
22nd?
Sounds like we might not need to. This is 6:30.
We can set that time after this
Yeah,
meeting.
we can.
okay.
I'm gonna block out 6:30, so it's on my calendar.
Yes,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
So I don't accidentally roll over it.
And then we always have one in January just to definitely
wrap up all of the, yeah.
finalize it and sign it and submit it. But we can do that
Let's
at a
hope so.
regular scheduled meeting.
Yeah, if we can get this done by the end of the month, that would be great.
Okay.
I know.
The
What
only
Jim-
about the
budget meeting-
29th? Are we gonna meet? Or are we just gonna sign them?
What time?
Like
It's
we-
fine, we'll do everything on
The
20th.
only extra budget meeting that you're planning
No,
right
because
now
we'll
is for
have
the
to sign
15th.
warrants On the 29th.
Right.
15th at the
Right.
moment,
Because it's an.
early start on the 22nd.
Other stuff. we'll do.
Hey, I know I asked you, and I believe you did, you reached out to all the organizations who asked us for
Everybody,
donations
most people.
last year and told them they need to have them in by December 1st.
I did not do that.
Or
I
15th,
just posted it on our
And then if we
website
don't get everything done on the 15th. we'll
and
schedule
I,
another one.
responded to the people that reached out to me.
Are we all signing it?
So we,
All right, so long as it's posted somewhere, we wanted them by December 1st.
Yeah, it's
So I
on
don't
the
want someone
website.
showing up. I
It's
don't
on
want
the-
someone showing up now saying, hey, I didn't know, I need to ask for money.
I know, but don't you think that's always gonna happen?
It is, but now what I'm saying is so long as we posted it on our website,
It's on
that
the
this is, they have to be in by December 1st. It's on those.
what's that?
Is that the yellow bucket?
Yep.
Okay.
All
What?
right,
We're taking care of the yellow bucket.
any others?
Make a motion, we adjourn.
Motion was made by Todd,
Second.
seconded by Lance. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? The ayes have it.
Tammy, I'm gonna put the letter on your desk, the letter that you wrote, you're just signing.
Let's see.
Okay, you guys signed it?
Oh, how do I turn-
Yeah.
Not yet.
Wow. Oh.
You know, that's all important.